Nomophobia is a term we came across when preparing our next story. It's a mashup of no mobile phone phobia, the fear of not having your smartphone or being connected with others through it. Though the devices are a relatively recent invention, an increasing number of people seem to have developed a psychological dependence on them, and that's getting researchers' attention.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jiron Virtudazo. Our topic for today is humans are addicted to technology. So, over 1.5 million years ago, humans used their very hands in making and doing everything to survive. Not until stone tools have become known as the first technological invention designed for chopping and others of the like in order to help humans work less difficult and faster. As many years passed, these inventions have evolved, sprouting new ideas after another, like the glass and the wheel we use today for our cars. And as these things continue to innovate and improve more, our dependence to it increases as well. In the present, humans have been living and surrounded by advanced technology and AI-driven gadgets such as smartphones, automatic lights, and autonomous vehicles, resulting to greater reliance to it. However, reliance is just an understatement to describe for what I always witness from the people I see in this modern era. So what if it's not reliance, but addiction? It's hardly explainable. Technologies have been continuously rising over the economy which many people can benefit, including me. However, there are also many downsides that could affect our living in all aspects, and one of them is addiction. Technology addiction can make negative changes too. First, social life. Although our smartphones help us communicate with other people without the expense of going out of our houses, many of us have forgotten how to interact socially without the devices beside us. Second, studies and education. There's no denying it. The internet and the computer create a massive impact as resources in our academics. But many students take advantages of how we can easily get information from it. Students will refuse to read books and understand context because they can just easily search answers and information from Google. Third, sleep and overall health. Admit it, it's difficult to put away our devices, especially at night when we're about to sleep. Many of us stay far too late. Worse is don't even sleep for texting our friends, scrolling through social media, and play virtual games. It's hard to switch off the television when our favorite movies comes up. We spend countless hours using these devices without even realizing that it's affecting our sleeping patterns that leads to interrupted sleep. Thus, poor sleeping habits mean poor health. And lastly, we have environment. It's true that technology is a big help to our living, but are we all aware that while we are living a convenient life, we're also harming the environment? Because electronic devices require electricity to operate. They need a large amount of energy to be produced. Gadgets that are no longer used adds up the electronic waste that eventually leads to pollution. So, what I have just mentioned are just a pinch of the number of affected aspects caused by technology abuse and addiction. We learned some advantages and especially the disadvantages it brought to us. And now we have a reason why we should reduce the usage of gadgets and necessary appliances. There are a lot of things we can do other than sitting or laying down in our bed. First, go to the library. Sounds a little bit weird, right? We became so used to open our phones and then search right away the information that we need. Going to library allows you to do a bit of walking, interacting with people, and feeling that there is still authentic society, not just the virtual one. Second, Do a family art project. This is one way of reconnecting the nearly endangered bond and relationship caused by technology addiction. At the same time, we'd be able to express ourselves through art. Third, volunteer. Once you volunteer in a charity mission, donate blood when you're healthy, or help others that are in need. I assure you, a blast of fulfillment in your heart that your mobile phones that can't let you feel. And lastly, visit a relative. It may sound exciting or anxious, but it brings you a thing, the love of a relative and the warmth that they let you feel. It's totally different when you just video call them and when you actually go to their house and see them face to face. Not only it makes you feel good, it delights their hearts as well. So, with those points being explained, I encourage everyone to take action on doing the things we usually do by our own hands and to reduce the usage of technology. This would slowly eradicate one's addiction when he starts to embrace the actual reality and not just through screens. Although many believe that technology can change the world, but I also believe that less dependence and reliance to it will make a better change. So please put away your phones when it's time to sleep. Turn off your television when your mom or dad engages a conversation. Or you can cook dinner together with your family. Make a garden in your backyard or travel and appreciate nature with the absence of technology. In technology, we feel convenience, but less of it feels safe. Healthy and genuine enjoyment, technology addiction, no more. And that's our fault today. Thank you.